The latest FinScope Consumer Survey shows the main reason for borrowing money in 2022 was to pay for living expenses, specifically food and groceries. And with surging energy costs, some consumers have opted to live without electricity because they simply cannot afford it. Let's speak to Jabulani Khumalo from FinMark Trust for more on this. Jabulani, what were the key findings of this survey?
A very good afternoon to the viewers. Just to give a sense of comfort on these results, they from the FinScope Data Survey, which is national representative of all non-South African provinces and deep rural and urban areas of our country. Key highlights for 2022 survey painted a rosy picture of a country's financial inclusion journey, whereby 96% of adults are enjoying access to formal financial products and services to manage their financial needs. However, a deep dive analysis paints a stark contrast to the reality on the quality of financial inclusion. For instance, the use of an entry-level banking account is frequently reduced to a simple monthly cash distribution services, where the account behaves more like a mailbox, which is cash in and cash out. And another factor is the use of insurance products by individuals, which is pointing to a relatively over-reliance on funeral policies. And a lack of appropriate asset insurance products for the low-income market. And lastly, the low uptake of proactive credit extensions to consumers is apparent, as credit is mainly driven by consumption smoothing behavior, especially to buy food and groceries.
Jabulani, as you said earlier, around 12 million South Africans withdraw money deposited as soon as it is available. Why is this?
Please note that around 18 million of the bank population are social grant recipients. This segment is the main driver of mailbox behavior, that is withdrawing all the money as soon as it is deposited in the bank account. The survey tool attempted to solicit reasons for this behavior, and top 3 reasons for withdrawing all cash immediately in 2022 included the need to use all money that was deposited. We all know that child grants constitute most of the distribution. Matter of preferring cash was stated as well. Please note that 95% of all those who receive their income through bank accounts withdraw cash monthly. And lastly, 7% of adults withdrawing all money at once claim that using the bank account is expensive, meaning that they try and not incur charges for other transactions in the course of the month.
About a quarter of adults who borrowed money from money lenders said that they were in severe distress. What are the reasons for this?
In general, people who borrowed money were less likely to be severely distressed. And as 42% of 18 million adults who borrowed money in the past 12 months wanted to spend it to buy food and groceries. This was, however, different with those who borrowed from money lenders or mashonisas. This because though the money is accessible with ease and high flexibility, high interest rates associated with it lock the users to a vicious cycle, affecting food security and availability of funds to pay for other living expenses.
Thank you so much. That was Jabulani Khumalo from FinMark Trust.